Hey, beautiful Aquarius, how you doing? My name is Miss Shelley. We're going to get right into a December 2025 reading for you. Let's get right into it. We're going to start off with a universal message for you from the cosmos, from the universe, from God. And then we're going to go ahead and end this reading with a self-care, self-love card and one mermaid dolphin card. Let's see what's going on for December. What does... Oh boy, success is what's going on in December. So there have been some ups and downs when it pertains to money, luck, success, abundance, whatever success and abundance looks like to you. However, in December, it is a time where you can really soar when it pertains to career, business, ventures. Time to celebrate. You've done a great job. Well done. This is a beautiful image. Do you see that? With the flashlight here. So you're going to whatever epiphanies, ideas that you have had, you're being asked to put them into motion. It's also saying that this is your time with this swatch here, or whatever this is. It looks like a watch to me. Okay, it is time for you to take center stage. It is time for you to get out in front of something. Okay, Aquarius? You're going to reap the reward of whatever efforts you put into this. Okay, now success, again, is a huge umbrella, but I'm getting monetary. Okay, I'm getting monetary vibes. But you know, it could be successful conclusions and resolutions regarding family matters, regarding housing matters, regarding, business matters, regarding healthy matters. You know what I'm saying? It could be anything in your life. It's wherever your focus goes is where the energy will grow. You will be successful and abundant. That's beautiful. For this week, though, I know we're doing a monthly reading, but for the first week of December, we are being asked to be clear in our communication, to set healthy boundaries, and to take care of ourselves. Self-care, self-love. Carve out the time that you need to take care of yourself. Also, healthy-wise, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically. Make sure you are in alignment with what your body is feeling. Okay, not only what your head is saying, but what your body is feeling, what your heart is pulling you to do. Okay, I'm definitely getting throat chakra healing as well. Some of you, you're going to be asked to stop beating around the bush with people, create those healthy boundaries, and let's get this systematically in place here. Okay, all right, so that you can do what you need to do and get on with it already. Okay, Aquarius. Let's just see for beautiful Aquarius for the month of December. What's going on? For beautiful Aquarius placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, what do you have to say to them for December's reading? Spirit, angels, and ancestors. What do you have to say for Aquarius? Let's see, for Aquarius, I was going to bring those out, but no, these are the ones that are pulling. Let's see, Spirit, Angels, and Ancestors for Aquarius placements. What is here for beautiful Aquarius in December? What's here for beautiful Aquarius in December? We have the Hangman reverse, wanting to show itself reverse. Okay, so you're getting unstuck. You're coming down off of the Hanged One's tree here. You've taken the rose-colored glasses off. You know exactly what you have to do, and you're not going to be sacrificing yourself for other people or things. You're going to be putting yourself first, okay? You've gone through some sort of awakening. There's some sort of insight that you have been given, because the High Priestess, for me, it is talking about also going with ebb and flow. All right, so I am getting that energy. But the Hangman is, when it's in its Hangman position, Spirit Guide Source is giving the Hangman food for thought. The daily bread, feeding them something they, you know, some sort of wisdom, spiritual guidance and wisdom. What else is here? So I feel like you're getting over something. You're not hung up on something anymore. Oh, wow. You're not hung up on, you're not focused on what hasn't worked. You're not focused on what hasn't worked or what has been unsuccessful, or I feel like, if anything, you recognize what hasn't been working for you, and therefore you're going to make a change. Yeah, you're going to be more in balance now. Even when it pertains to, I mean, of course, relationships with the Two of Cups here. But even in regards to contracts, I feel like some of you, you're getting a new contract. There's a new contract on the horizon for you. And it's in more, a more harmonious environment. Let's say, for example, you were working at a long time in a toxic work environment. You could kind of like recognize that energy and move towards something else. It's a brand new opportunity here when it pertains to relationships, business, associates, friends, alliances, collaborations, and just everyday life. Okay, you want more harmony and balance, and you're kind of recognizing what hasn't worked because you've been involved with that so long. It's almost like, are you an Aquarius 2.0 or something like that? Yeah, like I said, I feel like you waited for so long for things to change, and you were in that sort of environment when it pertained to relationships, when it pertained to family, friends, work. There was a lot of toxicity, shit that wasn't working. And now you're able to identify it. I feel like Spirit had you in hung up mode for a while, so that you can finally take the rose-colored glasses off, so you can see what you need to see, identify what you need to identify, and recognize what's good for you versus, you know, always what's good for somebody else, or even being the super nice guy here. Some of you could be an Aquarius born in the third decan, closer to Pisces season. Like you could even be a Pisces cusper. I'm getting third decan. Of course, this is for all Aquarius placements. I'm just saying there's different levels to this experience. Okay? Yeah. There's also the energy here that you're going to be asked to get out in front of some things, okay? We have the Strength card and the Hermit in the reverse, both of them in the reverse in the middle of the spread here. There's no more holding yourself back. You're popping out. You're showing yourself. You're being more courageous in a spiritual way. I see you being more courageous. I feel like your guides are helping you. You have help. to get out in front. Okay. Now, for some of you, if there has been some sort of debt, you're going to be getting out in front of it. In this hang up mode or hanged one mode, you've learned a lot. You've assessed a lot. Here you are, King of Swords. You may have felt as though everywhere you turned there was some sort of opposing energy, or in one particular direction in which you were focused on. There may have been some opposing energy, but there's no more holding you back. I'm hearing no more Mr. Nice Guy. It's like you're popping out. You're popping out in front of things. Yeah, I feel like you're taking control. You're taking the control back here, is what I'm getting. I see the Page of Wands and the Eight of Wands. This is forward movement and happy and good news. Confirmation as well, but an activation. Yeah, I feel like you are no longer holding back. There's something within you that's going to give you drive. There's something within you that is being spiritually guided, and it's like you have to show up and get in front of things. And with the Emperor energy here, this is a whole lot of confidence. And it's also wisdom. You know, it's somebody with the plan. It's somebody who can see the big, broad picture and come up with a plan. Because just like the Empress, the Emperor has walked every single journey of the kings. The Empress has walked every single journey of the queens. But both of them are like, I've been there, done that. The thing is, the Emperor will take action. The Emperor will put a plan in motion. And nobody can tell the Emperor what to do. Because, again, they've been there, done that. You might have fooled me then, but you won't fool me again. It's that kind of energy. Very strategic energy as well. Very out front and center. Or when they need to be, is what I want to say. When they need to be. When they need to show up at those meetings. When they need to lay the rule down. When they need to delegate work. When they need to, right? When they need to be at that meeting. Outside of that, you don't see them. They're behind the scenes planning. They're behind the scenes, like at the CEO companies. You never really see the big boss. When the big boss is in office, everybody starts talking, oh my goodness, what's going on? He's here. Or, oh my goodness, what's going on? She's here. You know what I'm saying? It's only when they need to. And so I see you making you're making some changes here. And you need to be out in front. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, the Star. You're going to be seen. I'm also getting that somebody is going to be losing weight. Somebody's going to be on a new weight journey or a healthy regimen journey is what I see with the Seven of Pentacles reversed. It's like once you start a routine, or once you see how certain things, or feel how certain things have made your body feel, seeing how certain things have made your body react or feel, you're going to make changes. You may be fasting. You may be doing some sort of exercise regimen. You could be definitely changing your diet, looking into supplements, getting rid of you could be detoxing, getting rid of toxins. You're going to be on a weight journey. If that is something that you want, you're going to have excellent results. I'm hearing Slim Shady, okay? So, I don't know what that means, but you are slimming down. I don't know, were you really small or slim at one time, and somebody may not want to get all the way that slim again, or something like that, with the Virgo energy here, the Hermit. I don't know. But I am getting a weight loss journey, a healthy one. Let's see, what else is here in December? The Hierophant. The Page of Cups. The Two of Wands. Ooh. You may have been patiently waiting for a turn in the wind, a change in the wind, a successful change in the wind, and it's coming. Okay? It is coming. It's coming really quickly is what I'm getting. You're going to be committing to something new. You're going to be committing to something new and exciting. Very explorative energy. Some of you could be traveling for work. There's also an energy here where there could be a new person who's coming into your life here. And it could be romantic, definitely. But it doesn't have to be. This could be a friend that turns into a relationship. I also want to say, if you have been distant from someone, they have definitely missed your presence. They have noticed that you have been like gone. If they have a child or something like that, the child is like, oh, well, what happened to Aquarius? What happened to Aquarius? Have you heard from Aquarius? Can I call Aquarius? Okay. Like this could be your niece or somebody that you're related to, or even a person, you know, that is not blood related, but you have gotten to know. Like, let's say you used to work at a school. And it's like, hey, well, what happened to Mr. or Mrs. Aquarius? You know, I'm getting the energy that there's a curious one who's wondering, where are you? Rather it's a child or someone else. I feel that your voice is being missed, or your face is being missed. Your presence is missed. And it's, you know, there's some sort of distance here. Somebody wants to close the gap. I also see the energy here that if you apply for something, let's say a school, for a scholarship or something like that, Aquarius, I want to say from December through the first 3 months of the year, or even the first 5, let's say that, the first 5 months of the year, you could get a grant or some sort of a scholarship or some sort of backing if you want it. I'm also getting the energy here that your steps are being ordered. It's time for you to be upfront and center. It's also time for you to be upfront and clear with people. Okay? This is a time where you could create harmonious, clear, concise relationships. Like, you know, without all the fogginess, without all the, and without you taking a couple of steps back and hiding away from, or these people hiding away from you, kind of distancing themselves and things like that. It's time to put things on the table, and that it just is what it is. It's kind of what I'm getting here. Because it's really time for you to focus on your commitments, and I feel like it's the commitment to yourself. I feel like it's the commitment to yourself, what you have been promising yourself. What have you been desiring? What have you been saying to yourself that you really want? You're able to get it. And this is only the beginning, is what I'm hearing. Yeah. Will the real Slim Shady please step up? Somebody has been feeling as though you're in the back burner, you're behind there, so we can talk about you, or I could say this, or I can spin a narrative or whatever. It's time for you to pop up, show face, and what's up? You know what I'm saying? Take your rightful place. Even if this is not really with anyone else, it's you versus you. There's also an energy here with this popping up. There's somebody who's watching over you in the ethers. Okay, maybe you have been praying, chanting, waiting for a sign, synchronicity or something. This could even be a pet, but it could be a mother or a father. or, you know, a fur baby or a baby. Let's see. What else is here? Things are going to really pick up. Surprisingly, things are going to pick up. It's almost like out of the blue. Shit starts to pick up, okay? I'm hearing it's time to get serious. It's time to get serious. Shit is about to pick up for you, Aquarius. Is what I'm getting here. You have second chances to do what you've been wanting to do. No more on the back burner. No more waiting around. Speak up. Speak it into existence. Spirit guide source is answering a prayer. It's happening out of the blue. It's time for you to... I'm also getting something you've been waiting on is showing up. Okay, it's showing up for you. For some of you, somebody is going to step up in regards to relationships. I feel like this is somebody, for a lot of you, that you already know. For others of you, if you're meeting people, I feel like you're going to start with friendship and build from there, okay? It's kind of what I'm getting. Because I'm getting the energy here is that this is what you're focused on along with this. Somebody is doing beauty. So this is like hair, nails, waxing, cosmetics. I'm also seeing the energy here that there's a lot of entrepreneurship business here for a lot of you. You're going to be your own boss in some shape, form, or fashion. What else is here? Yeah, so that's what I was getting. Fluctuating ups and downs. I got that in this card. Ups and downs when it pertains to money, when it pertains to steadiness. And it's time for a new strategy. And that's what you're doing. You got to pop up and pop out, Aquarius, okay? That's what I'm getting. You're making these different choices. You're looking into shit. You're looking into see what you truly want to commit to from here on out. This is how I'm doing it. This is how I'm going to structure it. It's going to be on my time. You know what I'm saying? You may be changing some things up, like you're doing something. You're adding something, taking away something, restructuring. It's the way you want it to go so that you can be in balance, you can be in flow, and still carve out time to take care of yourself. There's also an energy here, something that you thought that you were going to be all in with. You're not. You're going to change your mind and do something else because it's just more... I don't know if it's more excitement or there's a spike and a change in mind. I don't know. In December. Yeah. Gift. Giving and receiving, which is that balance. Reciprocity, right? A sudden windfall. Generosity. I feel like Spirit Guide Source puts something right in your hand. As soon as you do whatever this is, where you're popping out and you're not holding back anymore. I'm also getting that there's financial support here. There could be some sort of surprise bonus, reward, settlement. You could get a proposal, which is what I was getting when it pertains to someone you already know. But it could be a proposal at work. You could be getting a proposal, a new job offer. More money, it has more perks. You get to have vacation after a certain amount of time. You get bonuses. You have union. The perks that you would want. It's like you get the job and then you realize all of the perks that come with it. There's even the energy here where you get discounts. You're going to have one of those jobs where you get discounts at certain stores or discounts at the movies. Things like that. Very generous package in comparison to where you we're at with this toxic work environment. It's going to feel like it's a gift. For some of you, this is in regards to your environment. There may have been a lot of stuff going on in your home environment or your community where things are all broken down and construction and banging and clicking and clocking and, just a lot of noise and things breaking down and things like that. Okay. And you may be getting a gift of a new place to live. Could surprise you. Something could come through. All of a sudden, it's coming through. Like I say, you've been waiting on something, and something is like, boom, already it's here. It's here. It's here. It's like, whoa, yeah, prepare for this, okay? Prepare yourself. Don't bring the old with you into the new. So cross your T's, dot your I's, close things out, bring things into full circle, like bring closure to whatever you need to close out, like get rid of the old because the new wants to come in, and you don't want to, energetically block it. You don't want to have to deal with this shit no more either. Like, close it out. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's see. We have the tower here, and this tower is not what it seemed. Didn't it look like that was a tower that fell out like that? We have the tower, but this tower is not what it seems. It says earning power here. It says building a business. And making sound decisions for yourself, okay? This could even be a corporate job. You could be becoming a CEO, the lead manager, someone who is constantly having to be at those meetings we were talking about. You could be traveling for work, okay? Somebody could be escalating you or leveling you up, offering you a proposal for a job that's higher ranking. You could be placed in a position of power. If some of you have been in the energy where you're looking for something, looking for a job, keep going, okay? Keep going, because there will be a yes answer here, is what I see. Yeah, you're going to be receiving some sort of financial relief. Some sort of financial relief and award is here. And then you have paperwork. So some of you may be thinking about going to school, and this is what's going to help you, your earnings go up. Some of you could be learning something that you really need to know. Remember I said earlier, you could find out that you can get that scholarship. You can get that financial aid. You can get some sort of support or a loan to help you when it pertains to learning and contracts. This could be a contract you've always wanted. For those of you who are in like a shipping business or a trucking business, or you have a fleet of cars, or you have a business, but you need someone else who has some sort of manpower or something that will help you and you will help them. Remember, equal reciprocity. I'm gonna help you, you're going to help me, and we're both going to win. Okay, you want to make sure that the money is coming in. You want to make sure that you're getting your fair share. You want to make sure that it's abundant for you as well as others. Okay, especially those, like I was saying, Aquarius third decan or Aquarius moon is what I'm hearing as well. You want to be sure that you are reading the contract clearly, and if you need a lawyer or someone who has, that kind of knowledge to go over these contracts, then do that. Some of you could be going to school to learn about, specific law, educate yourself in regards to that. There's also an energy here where there's a learn as you go kind of job. But I feel like this is what you've been going through. You learned as you've gone through something while you were in the hang-on's position. Now you know what it is that you need. You've already seen and assessed what you needed to know about the situation you were in. And now it's time for you to show up in a different form. Okay? In a different way. In front of it. In whatever way this is regarding work. You're going to receive a sudden windfall. You could receive financial gain. Again, a proposal, some sort of new position, seated in power, financial relief, feeling content, feeling very supported by the universe, and you're going to feel job security. It is here for you, okay? You may be in a supportive role for some of you. It's like you're someone's right hand person, and they are rewarding you, because if it wasn't for you, and your customer service mannerism, or your charm, or your gift for gab, or your gift to research, or your gift of knowledge regarding these laws, or being able to read the contract, or your record keeping, whatever it is, you're being rewarded because this person needs you so that their business can flourish and grow. Either way, you want to make sure whatever deals that you sign, you're getting your fair share, because that's what it's all about. It's all about abundance, and it's all about timing. It is time for you to get what it is that you're supposed to get. There's some ideals that you have that is going to get you into a really good investment as well, Aquarius. So don't give up on yourself, okay? I don't feel that I'm speaking to someone who is giving up. I feel like I'm speaking to someone who has learned a lot, and the tide is turning now. Okay, let's see for Aquarius. Out of the dolphins, the mermaids and dolphins card, what's the message for beautiful Aquarius? Well, it landed right here on the success card. It says dream big. Dream big, Aquarius. Let go of small thoughts about yourself, about others, and in this world. See yourself succeeding, and that's exactly what will happen. Okay. One more card here for Aquarius. Is there another card here for Aquarius? Let's see. And then we're going to get the self-care card out. We have father healing. Your personal power increases as you give any father-related issues to heaven. So you would know how it resonates for you. Okay, so let's move into the self-care, self-love, and close this out for beautiful Aquarius. Sometimes that father healing, sometimes for me, talks about the masculine and feminine within ourselves, right? The masculine energy has been stalled, has been hung up, and now it's healing. Now you're going to be able to take action. Now you're going to take the lead. Now you're going to use the masculine side of you, and that could be activated for you. Okay, sometimes that's how I see it as well. So let's see. Only take it as it resonates, Aquarius. Spirit, angels, and ancestors, a clear and accurate message. Somebody may have said something to you. Like I said, spin the narrative. You're not around anyway. I could spin the narrative however I see fit. If you're not going to be able to, hear about it, or, you're kind of like in hermit mode. So somebody may have felt that they could just, spin your name the way they wanted to, say this, say that. Now you're going to be able to take actions, take charge, set the record straight, be clear and straight about your communications. No more, playing around the bush and things like that. Not with the throat chakra healing energy here. I feel like you're standing up for yourself. Okay. And I feel like you are setting clear and healthy boundaries when it comes to your name, when it comes to you, when it comes to what you're involved in. You're committing to yourself. In December. Wow, look at that. Happiness. This is literally balance from the dark and the light as well. Okay, so this could be vitality. This could be you seeing yourself in the mirror in a different way. Right? This could also be that you're looking at yourself and you're really pleased with what you see. All right? Pleased with your own aura. Okay? Like I said, somebody could be losing weight. This is helping put a smile on your face. Somebody could be changing their eating habits, changing their own habits. They're no longer feeling hung up. Okay? Somebody could have also worked on their own shadow side as well here. But I feel enlightenment is here. You're very pleased. This is happy, happy, joy, joy. It says your thinking will either make you happy or take your happiness away. It's your choice.